Peace, brothers and sisters. My name is Dr. Sadiki Che Baye. I'm an author and a counselor, I give all praises to the Creator for blessing me with the opportunity to develop my mind into being a counselor and an author. That is a beautiful thing, and I'm really truly honored and grateful for the opportunity. Also, I give honor and praises to the ancestors, the ones who were blessed with the blueprint of life by the Creator to give us some meaning, some direction, and some purpose. All praises to the ancestors. As a matter of fact, we are the ancestors, but we are the ancestors in the physical. So we must keep our connection with the spiritual ancestors so that they can lead, guide, direct, and protect us along the way. Also, let's give honor to the elders, the ones who bear witness to the degradation and dehumanization that has been bestowed upon them. But we want them to know that we understand, we are paying attention, and we appreciate them. Also, brothers and sisters, let's pave a way for the youth, our future, the ones that we need to give specific instructions on how to get from A to B. Because we don't want them stumbling all over the place the way we were stumbling. Every generation should get better, but that's up to us. And I'm all in when it comes to that. All praises to the Creator. Also, I'm an author, and I'm a counselor, and my counseling is in relationships. I specialize in relationships because everything is relative, and also life skills. Anything by itself cannot stand, so that's why we need to come together more than ever before. The energy has picked up, and we have to bring this thing together as quickly as possible. Relationship is the most important thing in the universe, but we were taught that we don't need each other. We need to get rid of that, the sooner the better, because we need each other more than ever before. Ever before. This is a serious issue here. Our future is at stake right now, and we have to step it up. We can no longer go the same speed. So I thank the Creator for blessing me with an opportunity to make a difference. It's an honor and a privilege. Also, hey, I wrote 3 books. Wow, I didn't think I was going to ever do that. But that's a blessing and an honor and a privilege to be able to express what the ancestors have given me and through me. So my first book is called People Power: What Happened to the People of African Ancestry. Now, this is a serious matter. We need to know what really happened to us. We need to know causes, because we see the effects, but we need to know the causes of all of these effects so that we can have an opportunity to turn this thing around. But that's an individual effort there that I'm talking about. We have to get ourselves together for the team. Self-preservation is the first law of nature, brothers and sisters, and we must practice that. We must keep that to the top, because what good am I to anyone if I'm not right? So we are team players by nature, so get yourself together for the team. Love your people, and don't worry about what everybody else be saying. Or when you say you love your people, that means you hate everybody else. Don't go for the okie doke. Don't even go for that, because you're supposed to love your people first. Also, on the back of People Power is be purposeful. We must be purposeful with everything we do. Don't just do it just to do it. Just because you can don't mean you have to. So let's be purposeful with everything we do. Make sure that it's very beneficial and very uplifting to our people. We need that, brothers and sisters. We need each other more than ever before. Also, my second book is called Raw Food for Thought: Things we must eat. And the things we must eat has to be mental and spiritual. So how can you even be spiritual if your mind ain't right? Because the mind is the gateway to the spiritual. So we must transform, we must change, we must adjust, we must metamorph into that spiritual being that we really are. everything in life is earned. You're blessed through your efforts. So we must get busy and choose our battles, brothers and sisters. Make sure it's beneficial for not only yourself, but for your beautiful people. Your beautiful people. And I thank you for even listening or allow me to enter into your home to give you some food for thought. I appreciate you for that. Also, I have a third book which I'm working on. I don't have it completed right now, but it's called It Seems to Me. And that's going to be, they're going to top off those other two. It's going to be like the icing on the cake, even though I'm not finished. But it's going to be the icing on the cake there, It Seems to Me. And a lot of things kind of bothered me because the results that I'm witnessing is not really comfortable. So it seems to me that we are listening to the wrong things. We are involved in the wrong things. We must turn this thing around, brothers and sisters, and watch one another. We need one another. We need to trust one another. We need to respect one another. We need to love one another more than ever before. So I thank the Creator and the ancestors for this golden opportunity for me to make a difference. I'm responsible for me. So I have to do what I need to do to fulfill my purpose, to create a legacy that I can be here forever. Last but not least, my brothers and sisters, I'd like to share with you 4 pearls of life that the ancestors blessed me with. And all of them are mental and spiritual. And the first pearl of life is this: keep your lights on and keep them bright at all times. And never allow nobody to turn your lights out. And even though some people are so obvious with their nonsense, you don't need no lights, but keep them on anyway, because they can create illusions, especially if you care for these people. It's hard to step off from people who you know don't have it all together, but you really care deeply for them. But beware of them. Don't allow them to sabotage your purpose. Because one thing about real people, we love deep and we love hard. And some people try to take advantage of it. And that's why we have to always draw a line. Always. The second pearl of life is stay strong and keep your faith where it belongs. Because everybody's strength and faith is always tested and tried. But guess what? Accept the challenge just to see what you're made of. How would you even know yourself if it wasn't for a challenge? It's all good. It's all good. Go ahead on and take advantage of transforming and renewing your mind. You have to lose your life to gain your life. That's what you call growth and development. Also, brothers and sisters, the third one is do your best and let God do the rest. In other words, you got to know when to hold and know when to fold. But how would you know when to hold and know when to fold? You have to have a sharp discerning spirit to know the difference, so you won't be using emotions. You'll be using what you know. Because a wise man goes by what he knows, not what he feels. As a matter of fact, life don't even deal with feelings. Life deals with what you are doing. And it doesn't matter what your title is, how much money you got, how much you don't have, who's there, who ain't there. You still held accountable for yourself. So go ahead on and bless yourself through your efforts. You can't fool energy now. Energy recognizes itself. So go ahead on and connect to the energy that's going to bring you your heart's desires. Last but not least, of the 4 pearls of life, keep your head towards the universe, where all strength comes from, and never give up, and never, ever, ever, ever give in. No matter how things seem as emotions now, no matter how things seem, because everything is, always was, and always will be in divine order. God don't make no mistakes, but we do. But when you learn from your mistakes, it's all good. So keep on growing and keep on learning. You can't go wrong. But always put at the bottom of that the footnote that's saying that life cannot be, almost could be painful, but life and challenges will be painful. And that's what we experience a lot, the pain. But no pain, no gain. Remember that? Or do you believe it? So keep on growing and keep on learning. You can't go wrong. And forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. Forgive yourself, which is the hardest thing to do, so that you can lay your burdens down and lighten your load up to move forward. With that in mind, brothers and sisters, I pray that you have a successful life. Keep on growing and keep on learning. You can't go wrong. Have yourself a great life. Keep your head up. Stay strong than ever before. Love and respect. Dr. Sadiki Che Baye. Peace.